What's going on, guys? Bank Robber Games here with more Armored Core 4 answers using the RPCS3 emulator. Last episode we finished chapter 2 and ended the episode by defeating White Glint at the end of the chapter. Really cool mission, really cool boss battle. But yeah, this episode we're going to mainly be focusing on the arena because I want to get that done before we end the chapter, because in chapter 4 is the last chapter of the game and during that chapter you can't defeat any arena opponents. So we'll get on with that. Hopefully make a good bit of progress this episode. This opponent doesn't seem anything too crazy. Looks like he's got some rifles in his arms. Might be an energy weapon actually in his left arm. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Seem to be moving around a little bit, so I thought it best to use the machine guns instead. So we'll carry on with the arena, defeat a couple more opponents. But yeah, this guy seems to have a long range rifle in his left arm, a sniper rifle in his right arm, heavy sniper cannon in his right back, and scatter missiles on his back left. So probably want to try and get in close, rush him. Hopefully he hasn't got too much health and we'll be able to destroy him with our machine guns. Nice and easy. Quite a cool looking next, that one. But yeah, no match for the machine guns. So we'll do one more arena match before carrying on with the missions. Kind of an unusual looking next, this one. But he's got a Gatling gun on his left arm. Not quite sure what he's got on his right arm or on his back. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see how this one goes. He has got a little bit more health than us, but hopefully shouldn't be too much of an issue. He's got an energy weapon in his right arm. Pretty cool. Kind of looks like a sword, that one. So we'll come back to the arena later this episode. But the first mission we're going to be doing is defeat Red Rum and Starka. Quite a cool mission, this one. Both of the armored cores that we'll be facing quite fast. Although we've defeated both the opponents in the arena already, so shouldn't be anything that we haven't seen before.
Here's your mission. The client is GA America. We want you to take out the Algebra Next team based at PA-N51. The team consists of Red Rum, a rank 15 four-legged machine, and Starka, a rank 19 light model. The four-legged Red Rum is piloted by a very wily female lynx. At this time of year, N51 is often cloaked in a thick layer of fog, assume limited visibility. Make sure you install sufficient enemy detection equipment before you embark. Obviously, the enemy will work as a team. We've been authorized to provide support units for your mission. Let me know what you need. That's it. This one is tough. Stay on high alert. We'll be waiting for your answer.
So yeah, like they said, might be worth taking a radar unit for this mission, but hopefully we should be alright. And for this mission we are actually going to select a partner for the mission, and we're going to pick Merrygate. Quite a tanky unit. We did defeat them in the arena earlier on, but yeah, they've got a bazooka in their left arm, rifle in their right arm, and then plenty of missiles on their back. But they should be able to help draw some of the fire of the next we'll be facing. They got quite a cool armor core as well.
Commence mission. Eliminate the pair of enemy nexts. This fog is thick. They've also deployed these.
What fine sheep you are! Look you, coming straight to the wolf's den for slaughter. Neither of you are getting out of here alive.
Confirmed. Starka has been taken out.
So yeah, you mainly want to keep your distance. Main thing you've got to worry about is them blowing up the rockets as you fire them.
You! What kind of joke is this? Red Rum, please.
Confirmed. Red Rum has been taken out. Mission complete. You managed to survive. That's the best we could have hoped for.
Looks like mission complete. See you again, as allies, hopefully.
But yeah, Starka tends to rush you and tries attacking you with their arm weapon. Sometimes they do use their machine gun quite a lot, but as you can see they haven't got much health, so with the rockets you can take them out pretty much straight away. As they come around the building, it should only take 4, maybe 5 rockets. Red Rum on the other hand tends to sort of circle strafe quite a lot, so they can be quite difficult to hit with rockets, but they also haven't got much health, so if you don't want to use rockets, I recommend getting in there with machine guns or shotguns and just absolutely hammering them with as many shots as you can, and that should take them out. But yeah, that mission can be quite difficult. It's very dependent on how forgiving the AI is being. But thankfully we've got an S rank, a nice reward, so I'll take that. And for completing that mission, we got a back weapon and an arm weapon, so I'll show those off quickly. So the arm weapon we got is this Kiku blade, basically a pile bunker. I've been calling it a pile driver I think quite a lot, but yeah, pile bunker, similar to what we see in the Armored Core 6 trailer. So it is a physical base blade. So I'll compare it to the starting blades. You can see it does a hell of a lot more damage. Doesn't reduce primal armor as much, but it penetrates primal armor quite well. It has a lot of impact force as well, so if you hit someone with it, they should be staggered quite heavily. But it does also have a limited number of uses. But as you can see, the cost per round isn't too expensive. Quite cool. I'll be using this in a second to show something off with a mission we can do, but only on hard mode, strangely. So yeah. And then the back weapon we got is like a heavy shotgun. You can see statistically it's not very impressive, but I get the impression that the statistics aren't quite right on this weapon. I think the 850 attack power is per pellet rather than all the pellets together. I think it's calculated slightly wrong on the card, because it is actually quite a powerful weapon, very good against other armor cores. Has a little bit of stagger potential as well, so it can be quite useful against faster moving necks. We'll be using this later on as well. Quite a cool weapon. Looks really cool, and the way it folds out as well is really cool. But yeah, for now we'll do a couple more arena opponents. So this armor core has got a pair of hover legs, so it'll probably be quite fast. They've actually got a Kojima rifle on the left arm, so they haven't got much ammo for it, but we definitely want to avoid it. And then a laser rifle in their right arm. It's quite an energy focused build, this one, especially with them hover legs, but hopefully we'll be able to take them down. So yeah, they had quite a lot of health, but not much damage resistance. So we got a new arm weapon there. So as you can see, we've got their Kojima rifle. Does quite a lot of damage, but only has 6 shots, and it's quite expensive to fire. Not necessarily the best weapon in the game, but still pretty cool. Looks quite cool as well, quite different from a lot of other weapons in the game. And we unlocked some new parts in the shop, so I'll just see if there's anything in there that's worth pointing out. I can't remember if I pointed this out before, but this is basically the carousel from previous Armored Core games. In this game it's called the Canopus for some reason. Really iconic weapon from the series, similar to the Moonlight Blade, you know, sort of FromSoftware staple. Really cool weapon, quite powerful, does drain a lot of energy, but it's definitely not as powerful as it was in earlier Armored Cores, like Armored Core 2 and the original ones on the PS1 as well. But yeah, still really cool that they included it. Like to see what they're going to do with it in Armored Core 6. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm not seeing too much interest at the moment. So they're going to do another arena battle. This will be against Noblesse Oblige. Really cool looking. Next, this one will be working with them in a mission later on. Got like the laser cannons on the back that look really cool. And then he's got a good rifle in his right arm and a long range laser blade in his left arm. Really cool looking armor core. Basically uses the parts that you start off with in Armored Core 4, the game before this one. But yeah, as long as we avoid his laser cannons, we should do pretty well. So that was his laser cannon firing there. Just got hit by it. As you can see, it does do a lot of damage, but not enough. Really cool looking armor core, that one. Definitely one of my favourites. We'll do another arena opponent now. So you can see this guy's a much heavier build. He's got bazooka weapon arms. Definitely want to avoid them. And when you use weapon arms, it fires both arms at the same time. So he will do a lot of damage if he hits us with them. Looks like he's got missiles on his back. Hopefully we should be able to take him out at a distance and do a lot of damage before he gets too close. Can shoot us with his arms. As you can see, there's quite a lot of stagger when he hit us with his weapon arms there. You can't fire or anything as well if you get staggers. Quite a close match, that one. Thankfully managed to defeat him. So I'll do another quick mission. Won't be changing our setup for this one at all.
Here's the mission. The client is GA America. Your target is an unidentified arms fort spotted in the vicinity of Old Peace City. It appears to be an upgraded GA America model. Unfortunately, we have no further details to disclose. Even if we did, however, your objective would be the same. Find the target, and then destroy it. Before you rush off to battle, GA has authorized the use of support nexts for this operation. Come talk to me if you think you'll need them. And that's about it. This mission is dangerous, but you'll be reimbursed accordingly. We'll wait for your answer.
So yeah, really cool mission for this one. We won't be taking a partner for this mission. We should be doing alright by ourselves.
Commence mission. Eradicate the unidentified arms fort. Information is spotty. Proceed with caution. Enemy arms fort identified. It's an upgraded land crab. This model has been reconfigured with Soldios cannons. That's the strongest Kojima cannon in existence. Evade its fire. What? Segments are splitting off. Careful, those Soldios cannons are operating autonomously. Segment-twisting bastards, unleashing those monsters. Soldios cannon destroyed. 2 left. Soldios cannon destroyed. Just 1 left. Target destroyed. Now take out the enemy arms fort. Let's been confirmed. All targets destroyed. Mission complete.
Yeah, nice
You did
quick
well to
mission, that
defeat
one.
that monster.
Definitely want to avoid the cannon shots from the Soldios cannons. Did do a lot of damage. We took a couple of hits there, but hopefully we still got a nice S rank. Yeah, thankfully it wasn't too bad. Still got a nice S rank. So that finishes that sort of mission branch for chapter 3. Just going to save the game quick, and then I'm going to show you something that you can do with that mission. It's really cool. So you go down to free play, and if you select the hard mode of that mission, for whatever reason it doesn't work in the normal mode, you can do something quite cool and get a quite good chunk of money.
Commence mission. Eradicate the unidentified arms fort. Information is spotty. Proceed with caution. Enemy arms fort identified. It's an upgraded land crab. This model has been reconfigured with Soldios cannons. That's the strongest Kojima cannon in existence. Evade its fire. What? Segments are splitting off. Careful, those Soldios cannons are operating autonomously. Sick, twisted bastards. Unleashing those monsters. Confirmed. All targets destroyed. Mission complete.
So yeah, if you're boosting as quickly as you
You
can
did well to defeat that monster.
and use your Kiku blades twice on each arm, you can destroy the land crab and the Soldios cannons at the same time. So seeing as we didn't take any damage and didn't use much ammo, we should get a nice S rank, which means we'll also get some FRS units. As you can see, our ammo cost is basically nothing, and yeah, got a guaranteed S rank pretty much on that mission. For whatever reason it doesn't work on the normal modes, that mission. Yeah, just a good way of getting some FRS units there. Just going to change back to our previous build quickly. And we'll do some more arena as well. Get that finished off quick. So Windy Falchion's very cool armor core. We'll see her a little bit in the story, and she's one of the partners you can recruit for some of the missions. She's got a laser blade in her left arm, a railgun in her right arm, a very high damaging laser cannon in her left back, and then a pulse gun on her right back. Yeah, definitely want to try and keep your distance. She hasn't got the most health though, so if we manage to keep our distance and hit with some rockets, she should go down quite easily. But she does have a tendency to move around quite a lot, which is a little bit annoying. So yeah, managed to do quite a decent amount of damage as she closed in, even though she was trying to shoot us with her railgun. But yeah, you definitely want to avoid that laser cannon shot. So just carry on with the arena. I'll have a look at the shop and see if there's any parts that are worth mentioning in between episodes. But yeah, we'll get the arena finished quite quickly. So this guy seems like he's got a rifle in his left arm, and not sure what that is in his right arm. Not sure what they've got on their back either. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. So yeah, it was actually a energy rifle in their right arm. Looks really cool, almost like a Star Wars blaster. It does do quite a lot of damage, and it's very accurate as well. But thankfully managed to take them out. So that is the arena done. But if you notice, that isn't all the arena opponents. So we'll be able to defeat these other arena opponents. So I'll do that next playthrough though. So we have White Glint left to defeat, and we have Stava left to defeat, which is the rank 1 armor core. They were both destroyed at the end of chapter 2, so that's why they're not they don't come up in the arena normally. But yeah, like I said, I'll save those for the beginning of next playthrough, just so we have a little bit of arena for that playthrough. But the next mission we're going to be doing is defeat the 8th Fleet. It's a very interesting mission because we'll be pitted against a arms fort. It'll be the arms fort Stigro, and they'll be on our side, but it's like a competition of who can defeat more targets. I recommend rockets for this mission purely because of their range and accuracy. So as long as you take time to make sure you're going to hit the target you're firing at, you should do quite well. And a lighter weight machine as well can be quite handy, so you can get to targets before Stigro can.
Mission briefing begin. Your target is the BFF 8th Fleet, currently deployed in the Northwest Sea. The Union has committed the arms fort Stigro to this mission. You will rendezvous with the Stigro and destroy all targets. The 8th Fleet has been picked apart by repeated battles. If we strike now, you and the Stigro should be able to wipe out the remnants. That's the mission. The Union has been impressed with your performance thus far. We hope you can take this on.
Commence mission. Destroy the BFF 8th Fleet. For this operation, you're paid in proportion to the number of mission targets you eliminate. Stigro's on your side, but it's also your competition. Show them that you're better than some simple piece of hardware.
So yeah, you can drop your arm weapons by pressing the weapon swap buttons and the fire button for whatever weapon it is you want to drop. And that will make you a little bit lighter so you can move a little bit faster and hopefully get a bit ahead of Stigro.
Nice. You're moving at a good pace. We're coming up on a nice payday.
The main thing you want to watch out for is Stigro getting close enough to use his the blade attached to the front of the boat.
The 8th Fleet is almost completely destroyed. Just
Seems to be doing pretty well. I didn't do this mission before, but Stigro seemed to be a lot more aggressive than he normally is.
Mission complete. You're figuring out how to pilot that thing, huh? You showed them how it's done.
But this time he was a lot more forgiving. But yeah, quite a cool looking arms for that one. We can face off against him in a mission later in the game. So yeah, thankfully we got a nice S rank. Our ammo costs are quite high considering we were just using rockets. Dropping your weapons doesn't actually change. It shouldn't affect your ammo costs. Yeah, though it seems to have done that this mission for whatever reason. But yeah, we still got an S rank, so it doesn't really matter. That mission is very much dependent on how quick you are and how forgiving the arms fort's AI is being. Again, sometimes he tends to stay back, and he only really has those long range rockets, which can only focus on one target at a time. And he tends to go for the big boats, in which case you can just blast through like we did and use your rockets to destroy the targets. But other times he will charge in and use his laser blade, and if he goes through at the right angle, he'll basically wipe out the 8th Fleet by himself, which means that there aren't enough targets for you to destroy to score enough points to get an S rank. But thankfully he was on our side that time. I did try the mission before and he was a lot less forgiving, and even though I did really well, completed it in about the same amount of time, I only got a B rank. So happy with that result. Just gonna save our game, make sure we don't lose the progress. And then the next mission we're going to be doing is destroy B7. It's quite a cool mission, this one. Working around Kojima particles, so we've got to watch out for damage over time. It's basically FromSoftware's way of having a poison swamp in this game. They still managed to do it somehow. But yeah, if you like like Town, then you'll like this mission.
Here's your mission. You are to target the 3 Kojima energy plants located on the lowest level of the B7 deep mining facility. B7 was attacked and is now occupied by Omer forces. Their exact specifications are unknown, but you can expect some serious opposition on the way. The facility emits high-density Kojima particles. These particles will degrade your primal armor and damage your machine. Once the plants are destroyed, we expect the situation to steadily worsen. You need to eradicate any Omer units that get in your way. Infiltrate down to the lowest level of the facility, destroy all the targets, and then make your escape at maximum speed. Briefing over. This is a dangerous mission, but that's why Taurus asked for you. We hope you can take care of it.
Commence mission. Destroy the 3 Kojima energy plants at the lowest level of the facility.
The MT type enemies that we'll be facing do have quite a lot of health, and they use machine guns as well when you get close. So you want to make sure that you don't fire your rockets into their machine gun fire and blow yourself up. But other than that, using rockets we should be able to clear this weapon,
Approaching the facility's
mission
lowest
quite
level.
easily.
Kojima particles are extremely dense in this area. Your primal armor can't protect you here. Keep a close eye on your damage levels.
Yeah, when you get into this room, there'll be quite a lot of enemies. Thankfully, the enemies fire in bursts, so you can sort of work around that. Did manage to blow ourselves up slightly there. Yeah, mini-map's definitely your friend in this mission. So as you go down these tunnels, you'll start getting damaged by Kojima radiation.
2 more to go.
So having quite a fast machine is definitely useful for this mission. There'll be 2 enemies in this sort of silo on the right.
Kojima energy plant destroyed. 1 more to go.
Again, just descend down the shaft.
Confirmed. All targets destroyed. Evacuate immediately. Detonation imminent. Barrier doors closing. Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Facility defenses are coming online. Doesn't matter. Just blast through them. Prioritize your escape.
I didn't do it too well, but you can do it. So when you descend, you don't land. So that way you can just sort of slow down and start making your way back up as soon as you fire. That way you'll spend less time down there. You don't have to destroy these targets, and they shouldn't bother you too much as you make your way back up. The only thing you have to worry about is occasionally they will fire missiles up at you, but you'll be able to see those on the radar and dodge from side to side. They tend to hit the wall as they sort of chase you up. This is quite a narrow passageway. Do recommend taking these guys out though.
Mission complete.
Yeah, and then as soon as you get through that door, the mission should end. Did take quite a lot of damage that mission, mainly due to the Kojima particles and blowing ourselves up at the start of the mission. But thankfully that wasn't enough to stop us getting an S rank. So happy with that result. And that brings us sort of towards the end of the chapter with the mission Defend Artillery Cupoles. Very cool mission. We'll be working with Noblesse Oblige, which is the armor corps with the laser cannons on their shoulders that sort of look like wings. He's an absolute unit in the mission. Probably be able to do it himself if that was an option. Really cool mission though, and relevant to the story as well. But we'll save that for next episode. I'll wrap this episode up here, and in between episodes I'll have a quick look in the store to see if there's anything worth showing you guys that we unlocked. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the series, and thank you for watching. If you are, please like and subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys in the next episodes.